The Big Sound Machine.
Howdy, hello, good evening, how are you? Hey, it's the Big Sound Machine! And as usual, I've got no idea how loud I am. Oh, I've just kicked the microphone. Ouch! Sorry if that hit you in the ears. I apologise for that. You know what I've forgotten to do? Forgot to press record. There we go. And now we're recording. Anyway, how are you folks? It's Thursday. It's the Big Sound Machine. We are coming to you live through Mixcloud, YouTube. All very much thanks to assistance from the wonderful folks at Discover TV who have given me an additional platform to get out to you too, so that's nice. And this will be a Christmas free zone tonight. I've decided that next week's going to be the Christmas show, and then I've decided the week after that I'm going to take the week off. How's that? Is that okay with everyone? I think, I don't know, I want to say I deserve it, maybe you think differently, but I've decided maybe I do deserve it. I've got loads of fantastic new music, well not loads of fantastic new music because it is getting very close to Christmas, so there's less new music available because everyone's doing Christmas songs. Well, that's why I've kind of decided to do, everyone's gone to hell for leather for Christmas this year. There is loads of Christmas stuff coming up. So we'll do a full-on Christmas show for ye next week, the 17th. I said ye. For you. Next week, the 17th. I've got some new tracks from some new EPs to play for you tonight, and we'll just revisit some of the ones that we've had recently. Why not? Why don't we? Starting with Nuala and Away.
I've always had this fire burning deep inside of me. I've always been a trier. Don't do things half-heartedly. I don't wanna watch by getting so sick and tired of being told to take my time. And I don't need to chill out, I'm not being too loud. I don't wanna listen to the lies. I wanna feel the heat, feel the strain in my body. I wanna know, I wanna know. How do I get there where you are? Tell me, cause I wanna go, I wanna go away from here. Don't need to be quiet. I'll speak when I wanna speak. I wanna let desire. Dreams won't be a fantasy. I don't wanna watch by getting so sick and tired of being told to take my time. And I don't need to chill out. I'm not being too loud. I don't wanna listen to the lies. I wanna feel the heat, feel the strain in my body. I wanna know, I wanna know. How do I get there where you are? Tell me, cause I wanna go, I wanna go. Feel the strain in my body, I wanna know, I wanna know. How do I get there where you are? Tell me, cause I wanna go, I wanna go. I wanna feel the heat, feel the strain in my body, I wanna know, I wanna know. How do I get there where you are? Tell me, cause I wanna go, I wanna go away from here, away from here.
The Big Sound Machine.
Nearly got that hopelessly wrong. Anyway, good evening. I hope you're all there and hearing me. It's always hard to tell when you're online at this end. I don't know whether it's going out the other end, so I could be talking to nobody or I could be talking to somebody. So if you are listening, you can drop me a little message, and that would be nice because then I'll know. You can do that on social media of various types. I seem to be online. That's good. We can do social media at Martin Lumsden is where you can find me on social media. Martin Lumsden producer if you're using Facebook. The Big Sound Machine is the Facebook page, or you if you're listening on Mixcloud right now, which is where we've been in the past, if you're listening on Mixcloud right now, you can drop me a message on there and I will see it, because you can put a little message in and then I'll try and message back to you. Or YouTube, if you're on YouTube right now. Hello, YouTube. Only my second week on YouTube. It's nice to be on YouTube. Why not? I've not done live on YouTube ever before. I don't think ever before live on YouTube. Well, that's rubbish, isn't it? Because I do Discover TV New Music Mondays every Monday. That's live every week. Okay, before I dig myself a hole, let's have some more music. This is Luke James Williams, and This Says, which I think is a wonderful track. Came out in the summer. It's beautiful.
I can't take back the words I said to you. They're buried by the weight of too many truths, but not about you. I'm losing count of the times, and I know too well sorry starts to grate after a while. It feels as though I'm holding back a landslide, just praying that the cracks don't reach the outside. But at my most fragile, all my fears and doubts, veiled by anger, will all come spilling out. But this says nothing about you, it says everything about me. This says nothing about you, it says everything about me. Me and my ragged mind have been the culprit so many times. I don't want you to have to hold me like a knife, 'cause this says nothing about you, it says everything about me. This says nothing about you, it says everything about me. Well, now the dust has cleared, can we see it for what it really is? Amongst all the debris, all I see is my own face staring back at me from every broken piece. This says nothing about you, it says everything about me. This says nothing about you, it says everything about me. This says nothing about you, it says everything about me. This says nothing about you, it says everything about me.
Luke James Williams, This Says, which has a super video, which is, how would you put it? Oh, hello, what's going on here? Oh no, stop. Interesting. That's not supposed to happen. We'll come back to that later, shall we? That was, what was it? Oh yeah, wonderful video, which was just basically just found some sort of found footage, I suppose is the best way of putting it. It's not found footage, that makes it sound like the Blair Witch Project or something. But some footage that just works very effectively with that track. It's a man doing Tai Chi, but it just goes together superbly well. There's been a few of those sorts of videos knocking around, actually, which people getting, well, I'll get some stuff off the internet or wherever you get your kind of stock footage stuff and put it over my video. But some of them have been really beautifully, almost storyboarded, I suppose. Just proving again that people are extremely creative. Well done, you creatives. I've given myself way too much work to do, of course, today as well, because I thought, well, since we're on YouTube, which is a bit more of a visual medium than Mixcloud, which is a less visual medium, I thought I'll try putting up the track. Who's playing? Now playing whilst I'm doing the tracks, but that means I've got to actually put the names in of the tracks and then add it to the thing and then remember to take it off again. Anyway, there's a little bit of extra stuff you'll get, and it's all. I've made it all pretty. If you are watching either, because you can view this on Mixcloud whilst it's live. You can't when you're doing the upload later. If you're listening to this later on, you won't be able to see the beautiful visuals. We're traveling through space, traveling through the cosmos, just because I fancied it. And I thought it'd be quite nice. Welcome again. It's 7:10, and I'm just saying hello again. I have managed to play a couple of minutes of music, haven't I? Yes, I have. Yes. We've played Nuala and Away and Luke James Williams, and This Says. I'm going to loosely thread these next tracks together because this is from the brand new released EP from Sinclair, which came out last week. Which is called How It Feels to Be Afraid of the Moon. There's some interesting use of parentheses in that title. I'm going to say oddly positioned parenthesis, but maybe Max will object or tell me why they are where they are. EP is, anyway, called How It Feels to Be Afraid of the Moon. One of the featured artists on that, as there are many people included in the collaboration on that, is Luke James Williams, who I think I'm right in saying sings on this track, which I'm going to pronounce Bath. You might say Bath. I'm saying Bath, because I'm right. Okay? Yeah. This is Bath by Sinclair. No, it's not. Why is that? No, this is odd. No, it's because that obviously wasn't. This is. Don't know what's going on there, guys. What's going on there, chat? That track is desperate to get played, so we'll have to put it on. This is Bath by Sinclair.
You say you want to fall in love again, but you only want to hold it for yourself, 'cause all you've ever loved slowly comes undone again. And you don't believe the fullness of the song to hold, to be alone under it all, 'cause all you've ever loved slowly turns to dust again. Again.
The big sound machine.
I'm very intrigued to know why that track keeps wanting to... Wow, hello, we're at it again. What's going What's going on? What's going on? Well, Well, that's going to do it again now. Is it? Whoa, freaky. I actually am slightly freaked out. I've no idea why tracks keep wanting to play themselves. That's not. That's never happened before. Maybe it's an opportunity for a competition, listeners. If you can guess what either of those tracks were that wanted to, I'll play them later on in the show. But if you can guess now what either of those tracks were they wanted to play, then let me know. I think I might have figured out why that's happening. Let's just see if we can get rid of it. So, yes, that might have sorted that out. I don't know. How odd. Never happened before. That was Bath by St. Clair. It's definitely Bath in the same way that it's definitely scone. And if you argue with the thing about the scone, then just remember that you can't do the joke about the fastest cake in the world if it's not scone. Okay? Doesn't work. So it must be scone. Okay? Point made. I said loosely connecting things. That was from a new EP called How It Feels to Be Afraid of the Moon. By St. Clair, which has 5 wonderful tracks on it with multiple collaborations from various people doing sing-songs and shouty bits and claps and things like that. And it is tremendous. We played 2 tracks from it last week. We've played tracks from it in the past as well. I think there might even be one track I've not played yet, so maybe we'll do that at some point. Not tonight, though. That's all you're getting from St. Clair tonight. If you don't like it, write in, folks, and tell me you want to hear more from St. Clair. In the meantime, I've got another EP released this week from which I am going to play 2 tracks. I'm going to split them up. I'm going to play you one now and one later. There are 3 tracks on this EP. I don't have a title for the EP, actually. I don't know if it has a title. Oh, if it does, I don't know what it is. Anyway, it's from the beautiful Westford Ho, from whom we have not heard something for some while, so it's good to have them back on the scene. And I'm going to play you 2 tracks, first of which is this one, which is named Molly. So here's Molly by Westford Ho!
Pack a case
Westward Ho, a Big Sound Machine favourite. We've had them on many times in the past. And love being able to play more stuff from them. I haven't got a title for this EP. I don't know if it has one, but they haven't told me what it is. What they have told me is they're very excited about it, particularly that track and the other one I'm going to play you later on. That's called Molly. I'll play you another track later on from the EP that says it's taken us in a different direction sound-wise. I think so. It's a little bit, there's a bit more, there's some distorted stuff in there, kids. Some distorted stuff in there, which I like. Release date, Friday the 18th of December. You will be able to get hold of that EP. Stay tuned to the show. I'll play you another track from that later on. In the meantime, that was Molly from Westward. Well, I mean, it's got an exclamation mark on it. So how would you say it? Westward ho, Westward ho, Westward ho. I don't know. I just like playing with it. Tremendous stuff. Well done, guys. Thank you for sending me the music. If you want to be featured on this show and you are an artist and you want to send me some tracks, please do so. The Big Sound Machine, you can reach me on Facebook. The Big Sound Machine has a group you can find on there. Bigsoundmachine.org, www.bigsoundmachine.org will take you to the website. It's in a little bit of reconstruction at the moment, so you'll find it actually on the Cream Room recording site. Look for the little tab that says Big Sound Machine. You can upload stuff there. You can find links to previous shows there. If you're listening to this right now, you are probably either on YouTube or Mixcloud. You should be able to find a link on there to anything you want to do. You can send me an email or you can upload directly on the website, as I said. If you get stuck, just drop me a line and I'll help you out. It's easy. It's easy. We love hearing new music. It's a sort of weird time of the year. There's not so much new stuff coming out right now, quite rightly, because it'll get rammed into the whole Christmas market. And as I said, there's been loads and loads of people doing either new Christmas songs or versions of old Christmas songs. But we will ram a whole load of those into a show for you next Thursday. I think that's more appropriate. Today we'll keep it a Christmas-free zone. So sorry for all of you guys who have been working hard on the Christmas stuff, but that'll give it a whole week of airplay before we get on, and then into Christmas as well. As it's Christmas Eve, the show would have been going out normally on a Thursday. I thought, you know what? Have a day off, Martin. Who's going to listen? Everyone's going to be getting prepared for Christmas, including me. I might be on the road somewhere if we're allowed. Who knows if we'll be allowed? It's all weird, isn't it, still? Anyway, enough about that nonsense. You are also means you will be safe on this show if you remain in Whamageddon. If you're still in at this point, don't be scared. There won't be anything here. If you're still in and you want to listen to this show next week, don't be scared. You may hear a version of Last Christmas. You will not hear Last Christmas by Wham, though. So you will be safe on Whamageddon. Don't worry. The Big Sound Machine, I am looking after you. You'll be fine. Don't worry. Right. Well, this has nothing to do with Christmas, but it is a celebration. It's Emma McGrath's birthday today. Happy birthday, Emma. This is her current single. It's called Getaway Train.
Let's just sit, don't ask why I'm tired, because it's hard. I spend all my time in this world, and you were my getaway train to a better place. 'Cause this right here will be the end of me. Yeah, this right here will be the death of me. So I don't wanna talk about it. Yeah, I don't wanna talk about it. Yeah, I don't wanna talk about it. Yeah, I just wanna sit with you in my arms. This is splitting me in two. this as much as I need you. But see, I know how this will end, and it hurts 'cause I know I won't make amends. 'Cause this will be the end of me. Yeah, this right here will be the death of me. So I don't wanna talk about it. Yeah, I don't wanna talk about it. Yeah, I don't wanna talk about it. Yeah, I just wanna sit with you in my arms. I spend all my time in this world, and you are my getaway train to a better place. So I don't wanna talk about it. Yeah, I just wanna sit with you in my arms. Oh.
The big sound machine.
Look, don't you start. I'm having a bad time. Holding my breath, waiting on punchlines. Heavy lifting when no one's looking. I am done. Enough already. Smoke up the day, sound wave dealing. Let me marinate in this super feelings. All this heavy lifting when no one's looking. I am done. Enough already. This war-torn feeling in my bones and ligaments, I know it will take time to heal. This war-torn feeling in my bones and ligaments, it's an uphill struggle still. Heavy lifting when no one's looking. I am done. Enough already. Stare through the wall. Typical landlord, shade of white. Turn to face the window. Here comes that low hanging light.
Stunning track from Roxanne Debastien there. That is called Heavy Lifting. Earlier in the year we heard Erase. They're two quite different tracks actually, so not much to give us a guide as to what the overall feel of the upcoming album will be. Some point next year there will be a new album from Roxanne Debastien. I for one can't wait. I had tickets to go see Roxanne. It was going to be, I think May was the original date, and then obviously rescheduled, and then we'll have it some point next year. Of course, many of you will be familiar with such things, but good news is venues are back open again. Further good news is that they are allowing you to actually purchase alcoholic beverages as well whilst you're there, so you can entertain yourselves and also help to keep those venues alive. So if you do want a bit of live music and you have the opportunity to get a small group of you together under social distancing regulations, get some tickets, go and see an act that you like. The acts will appreciate it, the venues will hugely appreciate it, and we will keep our music scene thriving as we go into next year. We'll keep doing it. I'm amazed and extremely grateful for all the work that a lot of the artists have done this year to keep their music being made. Particularly for myself as well, based in the studio here. Obviously that was a thing that I don't know, will anyone want to make anything? Will they be able to? So I'm being very grateful to be able to continue working on projects with artists here at the Cream Room as well. So I'm looking forward to having some of that music coming out next year. You can find the Sofa Sonic track, Merry Christmas Everyone. So it's not playing this week, but we'll play it next week for sure. That was a nice one to work with those guys. Upcoming EPs from Dan Thomas coming up next year. We've got more to come from Quivering Lip soon for you as well. I know they're working on new stuff because I'm working on it with them. Chris Sims I was working with this week. Cameron Sanderson was in the studio this week. It was great to see those guys. Not had Cameron in the studio before. We were working on a little project with Chris. I've got Ravi Amrith coming in the studio this week with a project that we're working on. Minnie Birch will be coming in. All these people who've been working on their own projects but also collaborating on others. As I mentioned, Sinclair, Max particularly. Just loving the contributions from other people on there. Cara Beard included on a lot of the Sinclair stuff, Luke James Williams, Jake Griffiths from the West View. I've probably Ollie Bond included on music from those as well. So it's fantastic to see these artists collaborating, networking with each other as well as working on their own stuff or as part of working on their own stuff. So basically, well done you. We will celebrate all of this we'll kind of have a little break on the 24th. When we come back, we'll probably do a show on the 30th, I think, because again, kind of New Year's Eve. Who's going to want to listen to my show at 7 o'clock? Well, you can, but I'm going to do it live on the 30th, I think, Wednesday evening. We'll probably do a live show on the 30th, which will be our review of the year show, and will include some recognition of some of the good work that artists have done this year as well. So I know I've been saying it. You'll see more about that coming out in terms of, I don't know, nominations, vote procedures. I don't know. We're just going to pick some artists that we think have been particularly worthy of an extra little pat on the back, because everyone deserves a little pat on the back this year. But those that we feel maybe just deserve an extra little a little extra acknowledgement to say, well done you. Well done you.
There's a hole in my soul, can you see it? I've been counting each day, gets repetitive. Time is moving so slow. Oh no, what a way to go. Will you be by my side in the morning? I've been closing my eyes just to picture it, so I'm keeping them closed. Oh no, what a way to go. I try to take a step, but my body is frozen, and my stay is cold, and my stay is cold. I wanna move on, but the record is broken, and I'm singing along to like a trick and flip a switch. Memories I've been trying to find a way out. Buried deep in my bones. Buried deep in my bones. I try to settle down, but I got your words running through my head, spinning out of control. Spinning out of control, yeah. And I don't think it's right, but I need you by my side evermore, yeah. Evermore. There's a hole in my soul, can you see it? I've been counting each day, gets repetitive. Time is moving so slow. Oh no, what a way to go. Will you be by my side in the morning? I've been closing my eyes just to picture it, so I'm keeping them closed. Oh no, what a way to go. I sold my soul for a ticket out of the war, a ticket out of the war. Won't you let me out? I sold my soul for a ticket out of the war, a ticket out of the war. Won't you let me out? I sold my soul for a ticket out of the war, a ticket out of the war. Won't you let me out? I sold my soul for a ticket out of the war, a ticket out of the war. Won't you let me out? I sold my soul for a ticket out of the war, a ticket out of the war. Won't you let me out? I sold my soul for a ticket out of the war, a ticket out of the war, a ticket out of the war.
The Big Sound Machine.
There is a brand new video out for that. Sister from the King's Parade. It is terrific. Very inventive. Love it. And I'm looking forward to having those guys back on New Music Mondays with us on Monday, obviously. Next week, we'll be joined by the King's Parade again. A couple of other artists coming up as well on the show, of course. And we will, I think we may start our top... I don't know, Julian. Julian will tell me. We may start our top 20 countdown of the year this week, or we may start at the week... I think we're intending to start at the week after, so we'll kind of do one before and one after Christmas, I think. Our top 20. It's going to be very hard. I mean, we've basically got to come up with 10 each, and that's impossible. Tremendously wonderful, great artists. That's one of our favourites this year, though. I'm not giving too much away by saying the King's Parade are one of our favourite acts of this year, I don't think. And that is a Sister. From their album, which will be out next week. Next year. Next week. So I said I would play you another track from the brand new EP from Westward Ho, and I attempt to be a man of my word. This is A Blizzard.
When the light went up, I contemplated how things got so complicated now. Let the record show that I put the time in, compensated for the flaws I logged and rated. Yeah, it's all I need to know. Holding hands and waiting, prevailing wind
Westward Ho. That is a Blizzard from their upcoming EP, which will be released on the 18th of December. That is a week tomorrow, folks, in case you hadn't figured that out. Of course you'd figured that out. You know that, don't you? I've been running a sort of Advent thing. An Advent. Well, it's because it's 24 days before Christmas, isn't it? That's Advent. Is it? I don't know. Well, there's a thing about Sundays, isn't it? It's the 4 weeks before Christmas, 4th Sunday, 4 Sundays before. Anyway, typically your Advent calendar will have 24, or sometimes these days 25, because they like to give you a Christmas present. Boxes of little doors that you open up, and there's a secret prize behind it, normally chocolate. I'm doing one on the Big Sound Machine Facebook page. Well, it's actually on YouTube as well. You'll find 10 posted so far, being this the 10th of December, of course. Just songs that I like. And I think I said on that Date and Plane I posted up there the other day, Break Free, one of those bands that puts a smile on my face, and Westward Ho are also one of those. Just when you hear a Westward Ho track, just makes you go, it's fun, isn't it? Like this, one of those bands that you think, you just kind of know they're going to be good live, don't you? You just know it's going to be a good live show. Just good music to watch and enjoy and have fun with. Don't we miss live stuff? New music for you. No more new music for you. That's a better way of putting it. More new music for you now. From the Sugar Petals, their EP, it says here, was released on December the 3rd. I'm sorry I missed it. It's called Better. It came out on December the 3rd. It features an eclectic mix of fuzzed-out guitars, melodic vocals, and absorbing textures whilst playing tribute to 90s alternative rock icons. I didn't make that up. You may have guessed that was them. What said that? The Sugar Petals formed earlier on this year, just in time for lockdown, God bless them. An alternative rock trio from Hertfordshire. They basically launched in April, so haven't been able to actually play live anywhere, but have done some streamed shows. You can find them reversed on social media, Petals Sugar, if you want to find them after this, apart from on Instagram, where they are the _sugar_petals. Anyway, from their EP called Better, this is a track which has just been released to support it, called The Original Midnight Talker. Here we go.
big sound machine.
Raunchy stuff from the Sugar Beetles. See, I knew I would fail at some point. I forgot to put it up on the screen, didn't I? And then I realised it was a really long title. So what we ended up there was just the Sugar Petals on screen, not the whole thing. But, you know, I did my best. I think I did all right. It's called the original Midnight Talker. It would have taken me most of the length of the song to type that out. Well, type it out wrong and then correct it and then type it out again in the hope that I'd actually got it right this time. Yeah, machine. So, well, I like that anyway. Sugar Petals. It's quite grungy. I mean, it's a little bit of. It feels like it needs. I don't know. I feel like my head wants to go like put some EQ on it somewhere or something. I don't know. But good stuff. Debut EP. From the Sugar Petals, look out for them. They've just launched this year, so I haven't been able to play live or anything. Terrific stuff. Again, I said just managing to get anything done this year is to be applauded, I think. Well done, guys. Look forward to hearing more from you again next year. Did anyone figure out or realise what track it was that kept trying to play itself earlier on? It was this one. Does that in the background. And then a guy comes in and says this.
Two down at the scene, a love drop, war and quarantine. I'm only inside, you're only on the side. Cold ash marks the start, hands let go, hearts depart. I'm only inside, you're only on the side. No air in my lungs, broken heart feels so heavy. The pain is getting worse, I just need you to come and save me. 'Cause no one else could operate. You're my doctor, you're my saint. You made a cop, now stitch me up. Operate, operate. Get me off this trip. Give me a kiss. Come back, fix me. Come in deep, my bleeding heart. Operate, operate, operate. No way, it's for the best. Colliding with recklessness. I'm going crazy, but it's what you made me. I give up, I need you back, but nothing's changed, and that's a fact. I'm going crazy, but it's what you made me. No air in my lungs, broken heart feels so heavy. The pain is getting worse, I just need you to come and save me. 'Cause no one else could operate. You're my doctor, you're my saint. And a cop now stitch me up. Operate, operate. Get me off this trip. Give me a kiss. Come back, fix me. Come in deep, my bleeding heart. Operate, operate, operate. Broken, calling out lights are all about my pulse fading. Save me, save me. I figure above my bed, halo around its head. Only you can save me. No one else could operate. My doctor, my saint. The cop now stitch me up. Operate, operate. Get me off this trip. Give me a kiss.
Superbird Operate, that's track number 3 from them this year, following up on Marion, the fantastic lockdown, well, I want to say lockdown anthem, that's maybe pushing it a little bit far, a sort of lockdown ballad, I suppose. Together Tomorrow, which was rather lovely, and that is Operate. Which is splendid stuff from Superbird. Nice way to finish the year from them. I know they're working on new music for next year. I don't know if you've heard a couple of the interviews I've done with the guys, Alex and Joe from Superbird, where they basically said that feels like it's a sort of pivotal point for them, where they're kind of like saying, okay, that was phase 1 Superbird. That's the Operate as sort of marks the end of phase 1 and the twist into phase 2. So I can't wait to see what those guys get up to next year. I know along with many other artists, they are desperately missing getting in front of people and entertaining you. But in the meantime, it's nice to have the music in it, though. Isn't it nice to have the music? We can't all go live, can we? It's nice to be here and just listening to stuff. I like it. That's why I do this show, chaps. Ramble. Okay, well, we're pretty much done. I mean, there's loads I could carry on, but I'm not going to, because, we've got to finish sometime. I've got to go home and have me dinner. You might have other things to do. I don't know what time you're listening to this. Any time that you're listening to this, I think on the YouTube stuff particularly, you can knock a comment on the YouTube channel whenever you're listening to it, watching it. I think on Mixcloud, mixcloud.com / The Big Sound Machine. I'm pretty sure if you want to join the fun there, you can make a comment. You can certainly subscribe. You can do all of that kind of stuff. I'm kind of having a little think about how we can kind of develop things. I know I keep saying that, but time moves on and work gets in the way and all that bit. But it's going to be a new year, and it's a good time to have a look and go, okay, what shall we do? You can subscribe. You can join us as a sort of premium member on Mixcloud if you want to do that. I'll have a little review of that and see if it's actually worth continuing. We also have a coffee thing. ko-fi, to which there should be a link somewhere. There probably isn't. But if you want to support me doing the show that way, you can just, it's basically, buy me a coffee. It's a little tip jar type thing, which is nice. But we'll try and put some special things on there as well, so you get little gifts if you follow us or gift us on there. Hopefully next year we'll get a few more live sessions in for you. I don't know why I'm telling you all this now. We've got another show to go. But I'll just kind of ramble on for a minute or two, because I'm going to play one track and then leave you. So look forward to the Big Sound. If you've been enjoying the Big Sound Machine, do let me know. I would like to develop this show. It's nice to be connected now with Discover TV, so we're getting across platforms. We've got plans through that as well. Discover TV, let us be your stage is our tagline with Discover TV. Very much in tune with what I've been doing with the Big Sound Machine here as well, which is basically, give the artists a chance. I want you to get heard. I want you to be successful. So hope to hear from you more in the future. It'd be lovely. Get in touch at Martin Lumsden on social media, or look us up on the webs and all that bit, and we'll just get it all together, shall we? I'm going to leave you with Georgia Nevada, because why not? This is Georgia Nevada. Hooray for Georgia Nevada. Whatever you've got.
I want a fast car, wrecked bar, tattoo on my chest. A dive bar so damn far from where my hometown rests. It's so good on paper, but what I want's on the rocks. God, if you can't give me that, I'll take a shot of whatever you've got. I find comfort in the southern one, desperate in desperado, the picket fence or the bar. The moonlight's my moonshine. I thank the Lord it ain't a crime. These strings are getting worn. I want a fast car, a wrecked bar, tattoo on my chest. A dive bar so damn far from where my hometown rests. It's all good on paper, but what I want's on the rocks. God, if you can't give me that, I'll take a shot at whatever you got. I wanna drive in a Cadillac and go fast as hell so I don't look back to where everybody's just a flower. Gravity ain't forgiving, and sapphire ain't got no gin in. so I'll take whatever's there. I want a fast car, a wrecked bar, tattoo on my chest. A dive bar is so damn far from where my hometown rests. It's all good on paper, but what I want's on the rocks. God, if you can give me that, I'll take a shot at whatever you've got. My good friend Jack, those muddy tires, the days that keep me up at night. I'm off the rocks, so give me what you got. I want a fast car, a wrecked bar, tattoo on my chest. A dive bar so damn far from where my hometown rests. It's all good on paper, but what I want's on the rocks. God, if you can, give me that. God, if you can, give me that. I want a fast car, a wrecked bar, tattoo on my chest. A dive bar so damn far from where my hometown rests. It's all good on paper, but what I want's on the rocks. God, if you can, give me that, I'll take a shot at whatever you've got. Oh, a shot at whatever you got. Oh, yeah.
The Big Sound Machine.
Which was the Big Sound Machine. Thanks for listening. If I haven't said it before, I love you guys. Thank you for being here with me. Oh, look. Oh, no, I forgot to change the thing, didn't I? That was... Let's get rid of it. But there we go. Just proving it live. I forgot to change it. That was Georgia Nevada, whatever you've got. That was the last track tonight on the Big Sound Machine. Next week we have a plethora, if that is the correct word, of Christmas songs for you. It'll be the 17th of December. It'll be a last show before, not the last show of the year, but the last show before Christmas. Join me then, 7 o'clock, Mixcloud, YouTube, wherever you get your music. We'll try and put it everywhere. Why not? That sounded wrong. See you next time, folks. Bye.